Hello. Right, so I've got a taxi, a Mercedes Vito taxi that I've had sitting on my drive for nearly a year. Well, at end of July, I'll have had it a year. I took all my tests, did my knowledge, taxi knowledge, did everything right, but something happened within the family and I had to take on my grandchildren, so I've not been able to do it. So it's just been sat there. It's had MOT. It were ready to go through the taxi MOT. So we've decided now, because I can't do what I wanted to do in the first place with it, is we're going to turn it into a mini camper. So I'm going to phone DVLA up this morning because I can't afford the insurance as a decommissioned taxi. So if anybody has any ideas and has done the exact same thing as what I'm doing, change a black cab taxi into a camper, please let me know in the comments down below. Because I do need help. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm starting from scratch. It's the first time we've done it. We have got a caravan, but I'm going to get rid of that because it's old anyway. But it's just easier to be able to jump in something so small, but be able to live out of it. And then my mum and dad had some camping stuff from 15 years ago. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's only been used once. It's a 4-man tent, but it's got all cooking and all sorts. So we're going to use some of that as well as store it in there, so that when we go like away for a few days and we take the kids, then we can just chuck them in tent. And I can't be asked to fucking deal with them. But yeah, I am like already getting stressed with DVLA because it's so strict to turn into a camper van. Like, you've got to have a raised roof. You've got to have graphics on the side, and I've read so much that they make it near enough impossible for you to do it. So I am shitting myself about that. But I've also read up that you can turn it into for the insurance not to be so high, because they quoted me on a decommissioned insurance £4,000 for a year. Nearly £5,000 for a year. Obviously, I'm not going to fucking pay that because that's just extortionate. So I need to get it off decommissioned and get the logbook back into, is it LCV? Or something like that anyway. When I spoke to DVLA, hopefully I'll know more, but I don't want them to be filling my head with ideas that I've got to turn it into a camper van when I really don't want to. So yeah, this is all what my mum and dad's brought me. So this is my taxi that I'm changing. A proper black cab. And in the back. But the good thing about this is it's already got all the insulation on it, because you need to keep passengers warm. But we're going to rip them back seats out, and I have seen on eBay these Mercedes seats that pull out into, no, rock and roll bed it's called, that I'd seen on a YouTube channel. So I looked up, and I think it's about 600 quid or something like that. But then you've got the kitchen set. I think the kitchen set for extra bit where the fridge goes, I think you're talking, I don't know if that's 600 quid. I'll find out anyway, and add it all up. So hopefully my husband used to be a carpet fitter, so he can actually just carpet the front out. We're going to have to put a proper seat in here. This is a 59 plate, so it's a little bit older, but it's brilliant for what we want to do. Yeah, I mean, the caravan was useful, but like that there, what my BMW, I bought that to tow my horses and my caravan, and they do have, the X5 do have detachable tow bars, which it did have the tow bar in the boot. So I booked an actual camping trip with the tourer, And then the night before we went to attach the tow bar, because I'd only bought it in January, so we didn't really think to check if it, we just saw that it got a tow bar, so we thought naturally that it had got the thing underneath on the bumper down there where you just attach it to. We've gone to put that in and there's nothing there, so someone's ripped it out to sell it because they're worth a bit. So yeah, my husband had to tow me in his work car. But yeah, I paid a grand for this taxi, and then we sent it to a garage to be ready for the taxi MOT, and they put a normal MOT on it, but they couldn't get it out of limp mode. That cost me another grand, and it's still in limp mode, so I'm just waiting for this bloke to come that does mechanical electrics, and he's gonna hook diagnostic machine up to get it out, to register it, to get it out of limp mode. So I can't start it up because battery's not attached. But it is, I was saying to my husband yesterday, I don't know if it's going to be big enough, but it is really. And let me have a sitting back. So this is it. 2 sliding doors on each side. Obviously, I'll have to take the taxi thing off on top. Let me have a look at that. My husband says that this just detaches. It's not built in. I thought it was built into rooms. Maybe not. Maybe he was right. Ignore all my husband's shit. But yeah, I think actually, when you've got them Mercedes Vitos, that rock and roll bed, and then it comes with seat belts already in it as well, it's quite spacious actually. So please like and subscribe to my channel. And please help me and support me, because I ain't got a clue what I'm doing, but let's just hope that this works out, because I just want to chuck my dogs in the car, kids in the car, in the van should I say, and just piss off on holiday, because you've got to have that break from horses, because if I'm not seeing to my horses and I'm not working, then I'm bloody, I need a break from it. But as much as I like to fly and travel, I do like to just jump in a car, or a van should I say again, and just go to the beach. I'm going to get them all passports. I've got 3 dogs now. I'm going to get them all passports so that I can take them across Channel, drive through France as well. That's what I want to do. That's my biggest aim, is drive to France all the way through to Spain. I've drove to Spain before, but I was only in a little car. I went down to Bilbao, got on the P&O ferry. I drove down to Portsmouth, got on a P&O ferry to Bilbao. Took me two days, and then drove from Bilbao all the way down to southern Spain, Almeria, with a baby and an 8-year-old in a little Cinquecento. So I think if I can do it in that, I can certainly do it in this. And yeah, it is it is a taxi. But I'm sure somebody else has got to have done this with the same thing, otherwise it wouldn't be a thing. Anyway, right, I'm going to phone the DVLA and find out of these twats what I've got to do, if they don't fill me with bullshit. Alright, thank you. So I'm just on phone to DVLA. I'm in a queue, so I'm looking at these. Collection only, 60 fucking miles away. That's 669, so 670. Oh no, that's for the T4, oh, VW. the Mercedes Vito rock and roll bed, pre-owned, 669. Oh, that's the same one. It's gotta be. Oh no, it's not. So before I actually spend all this money on all this, I do need to make sure with DVLA that I can actually do it. I hope so. But yeah, this is what I'm looking for. That's what we're seeing, and then that's the kitchen bit there, which I think is another. I'm gonna have a look now, and I think that's another 600 quid. Still waiting. Right, so these are the kitchen units. I think it's this that we're looking at. And it's just cutting all the way at the top for the kitchen. I think. I ain't got a fucking clue. I don't do stuff like that. My husband's gonna do it. I'll help him. I'll video it. I mean, that is really nice. Ooh, yeah. But that is like another grand. So I think we'll have to go for a cheaper option, which is probably this. Because then I've got to buy this sink. Unless I can get my dad to get me that. My dad's a plumber and a gas man, so hopefully he can help me. Right, let's wait and see what these lots say. To like register it, I've got to change the logbook to make it a day van. Is that right?
Yes, that's fine. So you can send in a logbook with a cover letter and a document showing it's no longer a taxi van, so we can get that recorded onto a record.
Right. So once it's changed from that, then I can go through proper insurance. Is that right?
In relation to insurance, again, it's not something that we deal with here, so I couldn't answer any insurance-related questions. You're best to go to insurance directly in relation to that.
Okay. So, you know, when I send it, do I send in photos as well to prove that I've done it? Yeah. And a day van is not the same as changing it into a camper, is it? Because if I change it into a camper, I've got to, like, cut a big hole in top to make that roof thing.
That's right, yeah.
So it's all right to change it into a day van?
Yeah, you can just send in the application as normal there, yeah.
Yeah. All right then. Okay, thank you.
All right, take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for taking...
So obviously he doesn't know what he's on about. That were a waste of time. That's what I've already looked up. What he's just told me is I've already looked that up. Can't confirm it because until I've actually changed the logbook from a taxi to a thing, I need to know if it's going to be take it out of the decommissioned insurance. Because I'm not fucking paying nearly $5,000 for a year. Fuck that. So I'm still none the wiser speaking. They're useless. DVLA are absolutely useless. Anyway, please, if anybody knows anything, please help me and let me know in comments. Thank you.